Welcome back to Crypto Future, guys. Good morning. Got an earlier video than normal because I got a very busy day today. I ended up taking yesterday off of work so that I could cover everything that happened with the XRP case, the Ripple case and XRP. My throat is still a little hoarse from yesterday. I put out, I think, 9 videos yesterday, so go back and check those out for sure. Anyway, guys, good morning. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Make sure you guys are doing your research, okay? Let's have a look at the markets here first. So XRP has found support. It's holding above 77 cents, which is an old support from a little over a year and a half ago. So it's rebuilding that support now for the first leg up. Got to let the RSI and the overbought kind of come down a little bit before we make the next leg up. Hopefully we can close the week above 95 cents to continue going upwards to about $1.25. But a dollar is going to be a big psychological level, in my opinion. Still up 64%. Cardano's up almost 20% this morning. Near's up almost 16%. Algo's up almost 12%. Gala's up 7.5%. Bitcoin is holding strong above 31,000. Solana is still holding strong, 23% up this morning. XLM still 46% up. Jasmy up 5.5%. We got lots of Jasmy news. Caspa's up almost 8%. We got some Jasmy news today too, so stay tuned for that, guys. Looking at some prices. Matic's up 10%. Pretty great day, guys. Still green today. You figure it'd be a little bit red at least, but we're not having much of a pullback on anything. Everything's kind of holding support here. Now imagine if we get a Bitcoin ETF announcement in the States off of this. Wow. If we can close this week green as well. Looking good, guys. Looking good. All right, what do we got? Guys, we only need 149 subscribers to get to 500, and then we can start doing the live shows. 149. We can get that no problem, right, guys? Hit the subscribe button. Let's get up there. Let's get to 500, and I promise you I'll start doing the live stream every day. So let's get that going, guys. Get to 500. I put a poll out. Jasmy, I wanted to know what you guys' thoughts on Internet of Things category. Jasmy, VeChain, or Digibyte, and 89% chose Jasmy. Not really that surprising. 9% chose VeChain, 2% chose Digibyte. So look out for another poll later today. That's what she said. What do we got? Okay, so let's get into the news here, guys. It's just more bullish news just keeps coming out. Oh, and by the way, on a separate note, I don't have the story pulled up here, but I was watching, I think, Tony Edwards Thinking Crypto. I think that's who it was I was watching this morning, and they had mentioned that almost immediately after the announcement of the Ripple case, I think he said it was the Bank of China had announced that they are going to be using the XRPL for cross-border payments. So immediately these major banks are starting to kick in and announce that they're making their announcements. We're using the XRPL. So things could go absolutely nuts for XRP if we're waiting to hear from Bank of America. Like we're waiting for that announcement's coming too, guys. So anyway. Watch Guru says, just in, Australian Securities and Exchange receives its first spot Bitcoin ETF application. So it's not passed yet, but likely it will be. So now, I was just telling you guys yesterday that Europe was passing, this month they were passing their Bitcoin spot ETF, and now Australia Security Exchange has received the first application, which likely they will approve. And the U.S. has like 7 or 8 of applications in now at this point for spot Bitcoin ETF. So like super bullish, you guys. Like this is crazy. This is crazy. I told you guys, trillions is about to dump into this market. It's gonna go nuts. What do we got here? Adawan says Jasmy will double in price within 24 hours once it's removed from the innovation zone on Binance. I'm hoping this happens before the end of the year. Yeah, Binance needs to hurry up and do that. Hopefully soon. We should try to get that trending, you guys. We should try to get it trending. Jasmy out of the innovation zone for Binance there. Just tag Binance in it, tweet it, and just keep tagging Binance. They gotta do right by us here. Speaking of Binance, Binance has announced this morning as well that they have now relisted XRP. They say that they have not. Like CZ's tweeting, "Oh, we never delisted XRP." Well, not in Canada and everywhere else, but in the States, you did, right? So let's not split hairs here, right? Um, Otherwise, everyone would have just been buying XRP on Binance US the whole time. So, like, come on. Let's not lie here. You guys delisted it just like everybody else. But they've relisted it. So that would make from my understanding, that would make all of the major US exchanges, iTrust Capital, Kraken, Binance US, Bitstamp, Coinbase, and BitGo have all announced they're relisting XRP. So there you go there. We got the Aussie Life says the Jasmy platform is based on a decentralized architecture, which means it's not controlled by any single entity. This decentralization makes the platform more secure and resistant to censorship. Jasmy is committed to protecting the privacy of its users. Jasmy is second to none. Yes, Jasmy, very decentralized, and I absolutely love it. Team Lambo says Jasmy might be on the brink of a breakout here. Inverse head and shoulders will be a massive short-term target of 2052. Midterm target is still 1 cent. Jasmy Moon Boys like and retweet the living breath out of it. So we could be looking at short-term. 2 zeros, so basically half a cent, and midterm to a cent. So that could be coming soon. If they can break out above 2 zeros 4 4 looks like. If Jasmy can break above that, then we could be headed towards 2 zeros 5 2. So we got another chart from eGrad Crypto here. He says XRP Valhalla Gateway and MMR monthly time frames. Join me in exploring the incredible chart below, which beneficially demonstrates the journey we've embarked upon. Take a moment to grasp its significance. Post dated back in June 22nd. In essence, if we maintain a monthly close above 80 cents, we'll pave our way to the magnificent Valhalla Gateway, and once we enter the gateway, we'll find ourselves in the awe-inspiring Valhalla City. And the gateway is $3.74. So if we can maintain, basically what he's saying here is if we can close this month above 80 cents, then we're going to get ready for then we should be headed to another leg up. My guess is the next resistance level, besides a dollar being a psychological level, I think $1.25 would be the next major resistance above that. And then if we can break that, then we're on our way to $3.74. So what else do we have? And we're going to look at Dark Defender's chart as well. He said, I've never seen the XRP community silent as this. This means XRP is ready. Based on the pattern, the break is imminent anytime from now to August. When the resistance line is broken, XRP will first hit $1.33, then $3.82. I trust Ripple XRP, chin up, our day is near. So that's his evaluation of it. Dark Defender, another chart analyst that I truly respect. He feels that once we break this resistance line that we're at, XRP will hit $1.33 next. That'll be the next major resistance. I figure it was around $1.25, but I mean he's way better than I am, so I would go with what he says. And then he feels back to the all-time high. If we can break $1.33, we can head straight back to the all-time high. So stay tuned for that, guys. Team Lambo says we saw almost $20 billion pump into Ripple in 1 hour yesterday. That's only because of the catalyst. One good catalyst can make Jasmy go 5x. And that's what I touched on last night, guys, when I was talking. Is that, like, look, people say, like, oh, like, Jasmy can't get to $1, or whatever. Caspa can't get to $2, $3, whatever, right? And the fact of the matter is, inside of like an hour, $20 billion poured into XRP, and that's at the tail end of a bear market, right? In an accumulation phase. Imagine how much money could pour into something like Casper or Jasmy in a blow off top alt season, right? So that's what I'm saying, guys. You can't listen to people when things are down, and it's easy to just say the easy thing and say, oh, that could never happen, right? Like $20 billion can't dump into Jasmy, or 20 billion. What are the like? Well, it can, because it just happened to XRP, right? So yeah, there was a catalyst, but a catalyst in the tail end of a bear market, right? So I mean, that pales in comparison to being a blow off top in the top of a bull market. So just stuff for you guys to think about, to stay positive. And yeah. So we got from you Today article says Ripple ruling decimates SEC's case against Coinbase Gemini CEO. The massive Ripple ruling that saw Judge Annalisa Torres declare that all secondary sales of XRP are not investment securities has fueled a whole new thesis formation by top leaders in the broader crypto ecosystem. Jasmy co-founder and CEO Cameron Winklevoss believes that the new regulatory clarity for XRP and the precedence of the ruling ushered in is in the best interest of top crypto exchange Coinbase Global Inc. Taking to his official Twitter account, Cameron said the Ripple ruling decimates the lawsuit brought on by the SEC Securities and Exchange Commission against Coinbase, recalling that the SEC had alleged that Coinbase violated numerous. Yeah, so I was saying that to you guys a lot yesterday. It was a point I was trying to stress with Algorand and Cardano and Solana and all the other cryptos that they had named in the Coinbase lawsuit, is that they all now just by default have the same clarity that XRP has, because they're also digital assets sold on the secondary market, and in the ruling, secondary market sales are not securities. So the whole Coinbase lawsuit just got blown completely out of the water, because that's what they're being sued for. They're done, right? They did, like, so I said, they didn't just, in my opinion, they didn't just lose the Ripple case, they lost the Coinbase lawsuit as well. And I can't wait for that. I hope it happens soon, because I know that Gary has to be in front of Congress again on, I believe it's Wednesday next week, and I would love to see him suffer, the embarrassment and being drugged through the mud by them in person for two major losses and not just one. So what else do we have here? We got CoinDesk says Congressman Torres calls for an investigation into the SEC over its approach to crypto. Rep. Torres addressed one letter to the SEC Inspector General Dora Jeffrey and another to the Government Accountability Office's Comptroller General Gene Dadero. Congressman Richie Torres asked for two separate independent investigations of the SEC for its haphazard and heavy-handed approach to digital assets, according to two letters he made public on Thursday. Rep. Torres requested investigations into the SEC granting a special purpose broker-dealer license to Prometheum, a trading digital asset platform that does not trade digital assets under unusual circumstances, and for its failure to create a rigorous but workable process for registered real-world digital assets platform. The dubious decision to license a deceptive digital asset platform reflects the latest attempt by Chair Gary Gensler to politicize and politicize the registration process to an extent seldom seen in the SEC history, Torres wrote. When it comes to trading platforms that operate in the real world, the SEC's path to registration remains a bridge to nowhere. Rep. Torres addressed one letter to the SEC Inspector General, Jeffrey, and another to the Government Accountability Office's controller. We talked about that already. Torres called the SEC an overzealous traffic agent who arbitrarily tickets drivers for speeding while keeping everyone endlessly guessing about the speed limit, adding that regulation by enforcement is no way to regulate. Prometheum did not immediately respond to a CoinDesk request for comment. So this is just goes from bad to worse for Gary here, right? So now there's going to be two separate investigations launched against his SEC for the way that he has been conducting himself and his agency, and it couldn't be happening to a nicer guy, right? I hope that he resigns. Guys, listen, when he was with the CFTC, when he was the chair there, as soon as they started launching investigations into his behavior, because he was called out and an investigation was launched. One of the reasons was because he was using personal emails to conduct business to hide what he was up to, and because those emails couldn't be subpoenaed like the ones that he would have to turn over for official government, business. So he was trying to conduct his business through his personal emails so that he wouldn't get caught. And when he got caught doing that, because it's illegal for him to be doing that, his excuse was that he didn't know how to access his work email from home. That was his excuse. This guy was supposed to be a prodigy, a genius, and he couldn't figure out how to operate his emails from home. I mean, I am one of the worst tech guys you'd ever meet, and I could access my work emails from home. This guy's supposed to be a genius. Anyways, so anyway, that he was under investigation for that, amongst other things, and as a result, he stepped down. He resigned and walked away and disappeared for a while, and then popped up again, gaining notoriety as a teacher and at MIT, I believe it was, talking crypto. And then he was appointed to the SEC, and now he's back at his old tricks again, right? So now investigations are being launched against him again, and I wouldn't be shocked that sooner or later he will resign. I know that he had just said in an interview yesterday, I believe it was, after the loss, he said that he had no intentions of even. This is the thing, he said they have no intention of even stopping launching these lawsuits against crypto companies. That he's just going to keep doing it. I don't see how that's going to work. You just lost all your power. Literally, every single crypto that you go to court against now is just going to point to the Ripple case, and you, by default, you lose. It won't even go to court. It'll be dismissed. So I don't even see the point, but that's what he's saying. But I think it's just talking points at this point. I think it's just, he's just, putting words out there to try to save face. So I wouldn't be shocked to see him at some point. He will resign before they fire him. It's getting pretty hot here with investigations being launched against him again. And the funny thing is, he'll disappear, and then his aspirations are to actually, be in Congress. Originally, he wanted to be the treasurer at the White House. He wanted to work in the Treasury there, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I think that he's on the outs with the Democrats. So, he'll disappear for a little while till things calm down, till everything that he's done here has kind of, become old news. And then he'll pop up somewhere and he'll try to run for Congress. And I'm telling you now, guys, if you vote for him, you're an imbecile. I'm sorry. But I hope that he does, and I hope that whoever he's running against brings up all these investigations that have been launched against him in both agencies. The corruption with this guy is so deep, it's unbelievable. It's no shock he's worth over $100 million. With the amount of money that this guy takes for the stuff that he does, it's how is he not in prison? I don't even understand. I don't know, guys, but I don't know how this man can go home and look his wife and children in the eyes and think that they respect him for the way that he has caused so much damage to the American people, right? I couldn't do it. I've said it in other videos. I couldn't do it. I couldn't go home. Like, you go home, you sit at the dinner table, my wife says, "How was your day?" "Oh, good. Congress just launched 2 investigations against me for corruption." "Oh, yeah? Okay. I want a divorce?" Like, I don't know. How do you explain to your wife and your kids, that that this is happening to you, right? It's not because you're innocent. I'll tell you that much. Anyways, that's the news today, guys. I'm done rambling on. I gotta head to the office, get some work done. Be back with some more videos a little bit later. I'm sure that more stories are gonna roll out here. So, but yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, okay? Because we need 149 more. So hit the subscribe button, guys. Let's get that done so that we can start doing the live shows. I know you guys really want it. I put the polls out there. You guys keep asking for it. I keep getting messages about it. Got to get to 500, guys. So click the subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are doing today. How you guys are feeling after yesterday. Are you guys emotionally and mentally drained after yesterday, like I am? So yeah, and shoot me a like, guys, so that we can get the algorithm out there, get this information out. So like and subscribe. See you later.